Hey everyone, it's Trixie. It's been a bit. This is my first real live stream back about um in about a month. It has been a rough month. 28th of February, the last cat I had, my orange one tiger, I had to put down after him being with me for probably half my life. Um, so that was rough. Well, I don't remember the exact year, but something like that. So I'm kind of alone in this apartment. Casey's been helping me out, but yeah, this is the first time I wanted to go do something goofy, and I spent the last hour making the thumbnail and laughing with friends and doing things. I've had some updates to my life, like I'm on laser hair removal. I'm feeling more comfortable in my body than I ever have in my entire life. So that's good. So we're gonna kind of meme some things. We're going to play a game. Oh, I also wanted to bring in someone. So I also wanted to bring in someone. This is someone from the Train Sim community that I've met for a little bit. This is Senti. So he's gonna be joining us for the stream. So, and anyone else that wants to come in later through this. But again, the whole point I choose people in the Trixie Live channel is if they're there for the stream instead of just using like a chatting channel like some fucking people want to. So I'm gonna go get the game set up because I didn't do that beforehand. Because great. And I have to hope like fuck for a split second that my avatar is set up correctly.
Let's hope.
I hope I did. There's the wonders of Solus. Where's the one that says VTuber stream? Is that this one? Oh, that's OBS. That's not supposed to be there. Oh, that's broken. Why is it like that?
Uh-oh.
Oh, hold on. I know why. What fucking game is... I'm gonna get... Is it 2? Is it 4? What in the god fuck? I have too many games! That's Train Sim World
NVIDIA
2.
gets
That's
so
Train
many
Sim World...
games, but ouch.
Oh, I'm trying so hard to fix this. Uh... Is it TSW 3? No. Duh. What does it think it is? Wait, is it under games and programs? It is. It thinks it's one of these. I have to go through every single one of these and disable one to find out which one it is.
Oh my god.
Mm. Is it the dev? It's the dev build. Are you serious? It thinks it's the TS because the EXE name is the same for some fucking. Wait, it's not though. It's not. But it's not. But you can't. Thomas and Thomas is what I'm calling this one, so I can remember. That capture any full screen window. Wonders of sauce. Oh, that loads, but now it's in the wrong fucking spot because what is freedom of speech? There we go. There we go. Welcome to Wonders of Sodor, everyone. This is a game made by Dovetail
What?
Games that released this year, in collaboration with Mattel. And honestly, I think it's one of the smarter financial decisions that they've actually done. I know I normally don't talk about things like that, but I think that this is actually the mountain comes out on the King, that mountain comes out on the 6th. I hope it's good. Wait, what do you mean the mountain? Oh, okay, it should be fine now. Also, for anyone who's wondering, my avatar got updated. So I spent some time a week ago recoloring her, among some other things. But I found the toggle to show the game controller, so you're going to see that today. So, and of course, everything as before does work. I hope everything works at least. Anyways, so that's what we're going to do today. So I should mention, this is kind of a unique program in the fact that it is Train SimWorld, but it's not the new one. This isn't Train SimWorld 6. This is actually built off of Train SimWorld 5. So DLCs from Train SimWorld 5 actually work. So we're going to go through and actually do the switching puzzle, because that's what my boyfriend told me I should try to do. I don't remember how to do that, though. I actually don't remember how to do the challenges. How do you do the switching puzzle?
Switching puzzle?
Yeah.
I never actually played the game. I never...
There it is. Shunting challenge Knapford. There should be one somewhere else, though. There was shunting with Emily, I think. There's shunting with Diesel. I'm trying to find... I swear there was one Emily in the... There was a shunting challenge with Emily, according to... I might be wrong on that, though. Shunting challenge, Farquhar. I could probably do Percy. Yeah, we'll do one with we'll do the one with Percy.
Ooh.
In Farquhar.
By the way, Twitch is not letting me view your stream at all. I don't
Oh,
know why. Twitch is bugging out for me.
It's not showing Trixie Wolf?
Yeah, it's like, it says the video download was cancelled, and then it's just click to reload player. I think that's my
Wait,
end, though,
that is, because let me, you know, hold on. I will humor you just to double check on my Twitch and see if it's broken. No, I don't want to look at my fanfic that has the words TW in it. Thank you. I would like to watch my own damn stream. Thank you.
TW.
Well, because it's supposed to be, it's where Priscilla came from. 120 is the fanfic that I'm still working on. Let me see if it loads on here. Mine is all broken too, but that's because I'm using an alternative video player. Because why the hell would I let Twitch control my life?
Of course.
Well, I mean, they're not exactly a great company. Does it play for me too? Just a second. Trixie Wolf's content is intended... The video download was cancelled. What?
That's weird.
It's broken for me too. But someone else said they can see it. Apparently I'm streaming above the bitrate limits, and that is making it crash.
Oh.
Are you serious? What? I've never had that issue before. Yeah, let's just adjust my bitrate while I'm in the middle of streaming. What could go possibly wrong? I'm streaming
But
at
what
10.
good
I'm
happened?
streaming at 10,000. What the fuck? Is that considered too much? All right, fine. 8,000. Is that okay? I did that and it went to 11. Okay, now it should work. Now try. Because apparently you can't stream high quality. Because it's fucking Twitch.
Oh, it's loading. It's loading.
Mine isn't. Mine's all fucking broken. Does it load now?
It's still loading.
I don't know what they want me to do, man. I'm sorry I stream at a decent quality. Why does it say it's outputting to 30 FPS? That's fucking bullshit. No, don't output to 30. Output to fucking 60 like I told you to.
I think it was the output to 30.
I'm checking though. I don't have a thing. Is it working now?
It's still loading. Hold on, wait. Let me refresh.
Chat, can any of you see this? I see the thumbnail, but not the stream. Then try the YouTube side of things if you have an account there, because this I've never seen. Is it because I have an ad blocker on?
That shouldn't be it.
I'm gonna have, like, Twitch, I don't know if you understand this. On my own stream, you're not gonna give me ads while I'm testing things. Do not attempt, you shouldn't be doing that. If I'm on my own account watching my own stream and you block these, your company should go under. This is my rule. Do not attempt to fuck with me on this. Let me guess, if I turn uBlock Origin off, suddenly, Twitch will work. Let me try this really quick. Will this scumbag company start loading my stream? No. So it's not that. No, that's really cool. I like having one half of my platform just not load. Apparently this is an ongoing issue. Without any fixes. So that's cute. Alright, I'm gonna wait for the menu. I'm gonna try looking at it through a different browser really quick.
Alright.
Nope, it's just broken for everyone. No one can watch it.
What the heck?
So, okay, so if you guys are there on Twitch, oh, hey, Dondo. For anyone who's on Twitch, you're going to have to go to Trixie VTuber at YouTube to watch the stream from there. You cannot watch it on Twitch. Twitch is broken, apparently. Apparently, Twitch has got some major issues that nobody can fix. This has apparently been an ongoing issue for years, and it means Twitch broke something on their back end, and I can't fix it. And there is no way to fix it. They have to fix it themselves.
Boo. Twitch, boo.
Hold on. Are you telling me it's because of tamper? It can't be because of Tamper Monkey, because it happened on another browser. So hold on. Let me try an in-private window and try it there. Let me see if doing that fixes it. Yeah, L-Twitch, because apparently this... I just tried it on something that isn't running anything. Like, just an in-private browser that has no account logged in, isn't running any extensions, and isn't any of that. And, it's not working. So, yeah, L-Twitch. So anyone... chat, this is what I need you to do. If for any reason you have Twitch open, any of the fellow people that come in, if I don't see them, I need you guys to do me a solid. Anyone that comes into the chat saying they can't see it, any of you that are still remaining in the Twitch chat, I need you to link them to the YouTube channel. Just tell them the username, and that it's on YouTube, and link them to the stream from there. That is the only way we're going to get through this stream tonight, because Twitch is fucked up on their end, and YouTube seems to be working just fine, because I've already checked on the YouTube side, and that has no issues. So, we're streaming to one platform tonight.
Boo Twitch.
Yep. That's what we're dealing with right now, is we are dealing with... and I'm double checking right now on my channel to make sure that this is not fucking broken. Okay, yep, it works on there. So, what we're going to do right now is any of you that is on Twitch, do me a solid, please. You're going to go to YouTube, grab the username TrixieVTuber, or @TrixieVTuber. You're going to keep that in your clipboard somewhere. The moment anyone comes onto the Twitch stream wondering why they can't see anything, you're going to link them to the YouTube one. I don't want you to have to do that, but that's what we're going to have to do if we're going to get both audiences to be able to watch the stream tonight. I don't like you guys feeling like you're fucked over, because I would be just as pissed if I was watching a streamer and this shit happened. So I'm going to do what some people can't always do. I'm going to try and help you guys out and make sure there's a way for you guys to watch this tonight, even if it's not on a platform you don't have an account on. So we're going to go to the fucking quarry. All right, let's go. Hello, SE Florida. I'm surprised to see you. I'm surprised to see you, Dondo, but it's good to hear from you. I've never seen you. I don't know if you've been on my streams before. I feel like you have once. I just stupidly don't remember. Percy is the only engine known to be named by Sir Topham Hatt. Oh, that's right. He didn't have a name in the books until... Hey, your thing's echoing through.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, shoot. Hold on.
Alright, so we're gonna get through this.
Welcome to the shunting challenge.
Oh.
As you can see, these trucks are all out of order and need to be put back into their proper places.
Oh, we can do this.
Try to get the truck shunted in as few moves as possible to increase your score.
Got it. Okay, so what do we got? There's car 3, car 6. So all the cars that aren't numbered aren't going into the consist. Okay, so let me look at this then. That's car 8. Okay, and we have... Do we have a runaround? We have a runaround. Okay. And then on the other side, what do we have here? Car 1, car 2. Okay, so if I can kick a car, I can do that, because I can make a move for 1 and 2. 5 and 7. We're 6. That's car 4. Okay. And car 6 is... Okay, so we're going to grab the cars that we don't need yet and bring them with us and reshuffle them. Okay. So in that case, let's take... Oh, I've got an idea. we're going to take car. We're actually gonna take. This is gonna be interesting. We're gonna actually take car 6 first and get car 3. That way we have them with us.
That game actually looks kind of interesting.
Okay. Yep. Alright, so now we're gonna run... Okay, so we're gonna take 6 and 3 and then cut off the stuff on 6 somewhere else. So, okay, I figured how I'm gonna do this. So, D... So for anyone's wondering why I'm playing a game like this, it's actually due to my childhood. Thanks to my mom, I got into the tapes of Thomas the Tank Engine with George Carlin at a young age, and I've really been pretty thoroughly interested in it since then. And despite that, even as a 31-year-old woman, I still have a great appreciation for the series, because I do think much of the original series, as portrayed by Britt Allcroft, and especially her porting over of the books of Reverend W. Awdry, or Reverend Wilbur Awdry, I think that the series doesn't teach... some of the Awdry stories are a bit weird, but I would say a lot of the work that heavy lifting that Britt Allcroft did, I think became a wonderful show that teaches kids things and doesn't treat kids like they're stupid. I think Hit sometimes did that, but they missed the mark a lot, and I think with Mattel, we really missed the mark until people like Andrew Brenner came on. Now, I will actually defend someone who gets a lot of flack in the series, Sharon Miller, because of someone... Knowing about her and knowing what I know about her, I don't think the writing is entirely her fault. A lot of people place a lot of the later seasons in Thomas as bad writing on her, like season 14 and 15. I think Mattel kind of had a gun to her head. I think she had a lot more creative freedom, but Abby Grant fucking up the Thomas Bible and, leaving her with not the right information. As evidenced by Hero of the Rails, I think Sharon Miller does a wonderful job at actually being able to write a very good story. I just think that Hit didn't give her the time that she needed, because she was a school teacher. She's a mom. She has kids. She understands things. She seems like a very nice lady. So I think if Hit had just given her the fucking time of day and given her a proper amount of things, then we would have had... But anyways, that's the thing of why... Because you see a lot of VTubers playing it. I think some people know Thomas from meme culture and just media, but I don't know how many VTubers that have played this actually watched Thomas or have like a valid... And again, I'm not here to gatekeep. Anyone that knows about Thomas or enjoyed the show or any of those things, absolutely, go ahead and play this. I think it's a wonderful time for a bit of time that I've played it. I think we've been waiting for a game like this for forever. But I do think it's more fun if you know a bit about Thomas going into this, because it kind of gives you the more fun nostalgia factor. You're going, oh, look at all these places and all this stuff, which I think is what is cool to, recreate from this. Like, for example, for a lot of the older timers in the Thomas fandom, one of my favorite episodes is actually Henry's Forest, which was an episode that Britt Allcroft did that the original author of the Railway series, Wilbur Awdry, fucking hated. But I think it's honestly it's one of my favorites. It's got one of my favorite themes in Thomas history, honestly. I mean, nothing beats the Flying Kipper, but in terms of more just like very peaceful themes, I think it's one of the best themes in... Okay, so we've got that. So now we're going to uncouple. Alright. So some people are going to go, well, you're supposed to do these in order. Why are we doing it like this? As someone who has done switching in Run 8 for a long time, and a bit in TSW, it's not so much about the rest of these cars. It's the simple fact of... Also, I don't have a way to see this. If there's anyone else that wants to join in that's on my server, even though it's 4 in the morning, join another channel, ping the chat, and I'll drag you in. Because the point of the Trixie Live channel is that none of you assholes should ever be allowed to get in. Because if someone comes in and says the wrong thing, I'm not letting them back in ever again.
Who?
Well, like,
That's
if...
right.
The point is, the Trixie Live channel, live is in the fucking name. The whole point is that it's for when I'm live streaming. If you want to come in here and talk about shit that's not related to what's currently on screen, there's a bunch of other channels, and also there's outside, where there's gang violence, or sorry, where there's pedophiles and grass. You can figure out which one of the two you would like to touch, considering this is America.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm just saying, the country... so that's another reason why I wanted to do a stream like this, with how horrible things are in America right now. If you're one of my American viewers, hopefully this will make you feel a little bit better. I don't know if it will, but I'm going to at least make an attempt. Yeah, again, I should mention, just because this is a Thomas game, I'm a 31-year-old woman, you're going to hear things here that you're not going to hear traditionally. I would like to apologize for that, but hey, you joined this channel, and especially if you're on Twitch, it warned you that this channel is for mature audiences, so... But that doesn't mean I'm going all straight vulgar just for the sake of vulgarity, because I think that there's a time and place for that, and I feel like, you know, just being cringe and over the top for the sake of cringe is not really smart. Alright, so I don't have a lot... I think it said there was a score for more switching moves. I don't... That doesn't make a lot of sense, but... Okay. So some people are going to go, well, why are you messing with the other cars, Yuri? It's not the fact that I'm messing with the other cars. It's the fact that what we're doing is making sure they're out of the way. Because once we dump the dead weight, then this is going to be a lot easier. And considering we don't have to go back to those sidings, we can just put these back in any one of those tracks. I should also mention, I'll have to make a video on it. There's a way to technically make your own fun AI services in quotation marks for, Explore mode on this. But you're going to need, God mode by Fubian over on, Train Sim Community, which has, the God mode tool works with everything from TSW2 up to 6, but Sodor has its own, it has support for Sodor now, so, because it's TSW5. So, please don't crash. I'm braking really hard. Did I do this the way I would in real... Yeah, I did. Good. Oh, I did get brake slide. Okay, good. Okay, so now we're gonna go grab car 8, and we're gonna... Yeah, okay. So, there's a way to make your own AI services using God mode and the Route Me tool option, or the Route Me tool option. I'll make a video on that. There's also going to be a small video I will do, which is very short, but is the most cut and dry way for me to explain visually how you can put Train Sim World 5 content into Wonders of Sodor. For example, also, I need to say when they patch this game, they need to fix context signaler, because it still says context singular. Like it's Gaelic or something. Oh, I mean, I was feeling better than when I was before the stream started. Well, good to hear from you. Glad to hear you're doing better, Dondo.
Good, man.
Okay, so now I gotta bring... I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, I've been around since the early days of modding TSW. I was there with, like, Schlick and Nina and, Camo guy. We were like on the forefront of like the early days of TSW. We were the ones figuring out shit. Like I think Schlick and I were the ones, or no, it was Schlick originally. And I found the files. Was the first person to put the FGW Class 166 in the game. We found the textures and made a reskin. Because they were something that wasn't just in the dev build. I like the first mod ever made for TSW was made by can't remember his name, Sizoth, who made the first ever 4400 reskin. Technically, the first ever mod was a test by Searchlight of their horns, but the first reskin was the BNSF H2 AC4400, and then the first freight car reskin was actually mine. I made an auto rack that I didn't release for years, and then the first public freight car reskin was the UTLX tank car, which I'm still stupid proud of. Alright, so we've got that. This is a covered troublesome truck. Your you're linking. Reagan Misfit Gamer, welcome aboard. Oh, wait, You're linking. I thought that said your inkling, and I went, no, technically half the time I am. I should get my Cali model loaded, because I found one for VC Face the other day. But I have to set up the expression detection, because that's not working right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, because I can do it, but there's only 5 expression toggles on VC Face, which is not enough for me. So what I was going to try and do is have my camera try to read my face, and then kind of based on how I react, try to generate proper expressions that are more like natural. I mean, it's not a perfect model. I would love to have a perfect, like... I know some people who've seen it used for a lot of content, but I would love, I think it's WO262's model of Cali. I really would love to have that, like, rigged.
Okay, yeah, I get
that. Okay. We're in a couple. And that concludes this part of Far Car Quarry. So now we're going to throw switches. Clear back, like, 800 cars. Wait, what does Farquhar look like? I can't fucking... Where the fuck is Mavis? Your character is winking. Oh! Is that... Oh, sorry. That's because I have shit lighting. I need to fix that. Hold on. I know why that is. There we go. I think that should be better. Oh, hold on. Is it because it's dark out? Is that better? Is that better? Is it... Wait, hold. The fucking camera. Hold on. That should be better. I think. Wait, am I just, like, shorter? Did HRT make me shorter? Maybe this is on the smoke break. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that should be, I think, set up? Yeah. This is so weird I'm just looking at my model's, like, clothes again and then remembering what I'm actually wearing and going, oh, these are kind of similar now. Okay. No, I'm gonna stop short. Okay, so there's car... Of course, it's gotta be in the middle. Okay, car 4, car 2, car 1. Okay, 1 and 2 is gonna be easy. Car 4. Well, who do I have up front? Car 3?
I think that's car 3.
Okay, I think I know how I'm gonna do this. Okay. Wait. You know what? Hang on. Let me go back. You know what? We're gonna run around and we're gonna put them in a different order. When I do them in a different order, I'm gonna put Percy on the other end. That way we can actually make. Okay, that's what I need. Okay, so let me try and mess around with this really quick. So let me. Okay. So come to a halt. And we're going to disconnect 3, actually. Okay. Oh, wait, I should just be using the number 9 menu. Why am I doing this? Okay.
Hey, unfortunately, I know I didn't talk much, but unfortunately, I do have to go to bed
That's
because
fine.
I have I have to wake up in like 2 hours, and I would like to get some sleep.
I don't blame you. Do you have a YouTube channel I can link?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, I'll put it in the description after when it becomes a video, but I'll put it in the chat for people now. Did you link it to me already?
Look it
Okay, I got
up.
it. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. For anyone who wants to know what, Senti's, hold on.
I
Let me
need
do
to
this.
start uploading videos again.
Anyone who wants to see Senti's channel, it's gonna be, this link right here. SC Florida. So, yeah. So he'll be seen around, but yeah. So I'm gonna go mess around with wonders of sauce. Anyways,
Thanks for having me.
no prob. I'm happy to have you on here. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Good night, y'all.
Ah, fuck. Is that a bug? Okay, I definitely need to get bug traps tomorrow. Fuck. I could put some music on in the background too. Uh... And... Alright, there we go. Can you redo challenges? I think you can. I believe they can be done any amount of times. Let's see if I can put this in the background. No, that's not it. Here, let me put some music on. I don't have anything Thomas themed at the moment, so hold on. Here, I'll put some Fleetwood Mac on for a minute. I don't really give a shit if I'm getting done because Twitch is fucking me over. How's that do? Okay, that's good. There you go. So, if there's anything anyone else wants to know about me... Oh, I'm gonna fuck this up, aren't I? Did I derail? No? Okay, so you can't... Okay, they do have a safety protection measure. I was wondering about that. Oh, does it think they're coupled? Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Nope. Railway map should show engines by a number icon. I don't believe it does. Yeah, so I don't... To my knowledge, it doesn't. The number icons are for each freight card that has to go in the order. Okay, if that's car 8, then we'll go mess... Alright, I think I know how we'll do this. Let's see. Okay, I got this. So... Okay, uncouple that. Okay, I think I know how we'll do this. There we go. I think the sound effects are lovely, too. This looks like a hard challenge. Nah, it could be. I mean, it is a challenge, but it's more just about optimizing and thinking ahead and planning your moves, much like a real conductor and switching crew would. Now, as the thumbnail you may have seen, for those of you on YouTube were wondering, well, why is there Trixie? Why is there a Norfolk Southern Heritage Unit ES40 for AC in the sheds with Percy? And when we're done with the shunting challenge, I will showcase you what we're doing with that. Because God mode, well, that's how we deal with the installing Train Sim World 5's packs thing. If you guys ask in the comments, I can explain to you how to do it there too, but I'll make a little video if I remember to, provided I don't, like, have a depressive spiral that, ruins my life soon. Okay, there we go. So those are the first 3 cars, and then we can mess around from there. So we're actually, it doesn't look like it, but we're actually getting pretty close on this one. Another, like, shoot, I'd say 8 moves, maybe? Maybe 10? Where is Diesel? Diesel is in this particular shunting challenge, Diesel isn't around. There is one with Diesel. I think it's at Vickerstown Yard. And we're not running timetable mode right now, so. So there's lots of shunting challenges over the map. There's one in Farquhar. There's one in Knapford with Thomas. There's it showed one with Diesel. I only found 3 so far. There might be more that I just don't know off the top of my head. Well, some of you are going to go, well, if you're doing the cars with numbers, why are we bringing a car that doesn't have a number? And the reason is actually optimization of shunting maneuvers. Because we're going to use that car and put in part of the cleanup. Trying to clean it up on its own is actually going to cause more moves. So we're actually going to bring it with us. And in this case, what car are we going for next? 4. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yep. So we're going to have to cut it out. Yeah, all 4 carts are together, so... So we're gonna do a kind of unique maneuver, but we are gonna get the cars out. We're gonna put them in the goods shed right there. Now, there we go. Yeah, see, I know how we're gonna do this. We're gonna cut these in and out a bunch of times, but we're gonna make it work. So... I'm gonna change my tactics just a little bit. There we go. I'll put on some more music. Fox Stevenson's for the taking. Alright, there we go. Now we're making good progress on this. No, I didn't want that freight cart. There you go. I'm dealing with a big freight train right now. I like the expression of Percy's face was what you're doing. Yeah, I like that it sometimes... It also feels like the whistle signals work depending on direction, even though as far as I knew in the Thomas West Somerset DLC they were all randomized. Oh no, some of them aren't. I like the expressions. They're actually pretty well done. Right. No, I meant weird expression. Oh. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so I messed up a move, but that's okay. Yeah, there we go. Will you be playing Windows of Sodor a lot? I might be. I don't have a lot of days off, so I might be little streams here and there on and off of work, so we'll have to see. Streaming is really difficult for me with my current emotions and workplace. Yeah, we're on the home stretch of setting out these cuts. Oh, it's that, Scene Rinse remix of, Fox Stevenson's old track Save Me that never came out. There we go. First 3 cars done. Now we're just going to cut out all the junk, and we'll have a cut. There we go. There we go. Beepity boopity. Active camo flag 6649. Welcome aboard. There we go. How's it going? But I'm doing okay. I'm here and there, technically. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Come on. There we go. A couple more cars. We just have a couple more moves, and we're golden. No, I have allergies. Hay fever, cold. What would you rate Wonders of Sodor? I'd rate it a solid 8 or 9 just as a product. I think there should be more to it. But I think overall, I haven't played enough to really give a true rating yet. I've mostly just been fucking around with the dev things of God mode. I would say I'd probably give it an 8. Which, given, you know, my history with TSW, is kind of surprising coming from me, but I feel like it feels like it feels competent. I mean, it's Dovetail, but who does you sound a little sniffly? If I may ask, is that hay fever or are you getting a cold? Neither. I have allergies. I have bad allergies. I have like ragweed, basically pollen, but I only get it like in the winter when pollen is dead, and then it's like not as bad in the summer. But we're kind of coming out of it, so with all the stuff getting released, it's kind of okay. I just have a couple more moves, and then we've got our consist. I just have to get rid of that car on the front. Percy's a master shunner. Honestly, given how long he's been on Sodor, I'd agree. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. Well, shunning is like his thing, so I'd hope he has all things I'd be good at it. We'll have a nice unbraked train to go down Quarry Tram Road, which can't possibly go wrong. Yeah, right? Because none of these have fitted fucking brakes. There we go.
Well done. You managed to shunt the trucks into the correct order.
There we go. Alright. Now I'm going to show you guys what I mean with loading Train Sim World 5 stuff into this game. So we're going to go somewhere where I can build a consist. Alright. Let's go to Elsbridge. So you're gonna need God. You technically don't need God mode for this part. I'll showcase how to do the AI thing in a moment, but I am gonna at least show. So what you would do is in your Sodor folder. I think it's let me read off the path. Let me see if I can find it really quick. I'm trying to find it really quick. Let me find this. Okay, let me try and find this. I'm sorry, guys. This is taking a second. I'll put it in the chat for a moment to demonstrate. But when you go to your Steam folder for Thomas, and it helps whether or not you own. If you don't have this folder, you will create it. But there you go. I'll put that in the chat. But Thomas and Friends, Wonders of Sodor, Windows No Editor, TS2 Prototype Content DLC. Now, in the content folder, you might not see a DLC folder unless you order James. So, if you don't have one, make one. In that same path, it'll be like Train Sim World 5, Windows No Editor, TS2 Prototype Content DLC. And you can also do packs. The packs folder, not the DLC folder. You can take files from those and throw them into the DLC folder, and you'll get those locomotives. So I'll demonstrate right now what Train Sim World 5 DLCs I have. And I will demonstrate there is only one Train Sim World DLC you can put in this, and it's only because it had minor adjustments. There was only minor adjustments from TSW 5 to 6, which is the Caltrain DLCs. All the Caltrain DLCs from TSW 6 are just minor edits of the one from 5, so those packs will work. But that's the only TSW 6 DLC. Everything you have to have has to be from, like, TSW 5. So if you only own 6, you don't own 5, you are SOL. If you'd like to spawn a train, so you're going to use the tab key, spawn train like you would any others, and here are all my valid Thomas characters that we have. You know, all these completely memorable characters. Now, I will mention this. This is vital. Okay? This is vital. That you have to pay attention to what I'm about to say, because this is really important. Because if you don't do this, you're going to have problems. Do not use the W and S keys. Do not try to use the Wonders of Sodor keybinds for these trains. They do not work. What you're going to have to do, if this fucking camera is working, here's what you're going to have to do. Okay? What you will have to fucking do is use the mouse on every set of controls, with the exception of horn, bell, and headlights. Okay? Those are the only keybinds that you can utilize. Everything else, you have to drive with the mouse. This sucks, but this is what you're going to have to learn. Okay? Everyone got that? Good. Right. So let's hop into just anything. I'm going to hop into something I don't hate. There you go. This garbage unit. Let's spawn something a little more practical. There we go. Now we will have to give ourselves a path. So here we go. Set up a path with 9. I should mention sound mods aren't working right now. Like TSW5 sound mods and certain patches, like certain community fixes aren't working. But God mode is. So see, God mode works right up here. There you go. Thinks it's TSW5. There we go. Oh, also the J key works. So see how I've done that? Now I've fucked my throttle. Okay, so brakes are off. So let's give myself a command. Let's go somewhere. And I say we'll go to the yard. There we go. Do I have clear signals? Yep. You also can load into other routes and spawn the Thomas characters using God mode. I tried testing the 5700 mod site, it didn't work. I need to look into what I have to change the rules to get that. What's the 5700 mod? Oh, is that one clear? Oh, that is a clear. Okay. Sorry, I'm not used to lower quadrant signals. I'm used to upper quadrants. TS-36 Pannier tank mod. Yeah, standalone units, not sure on that one. It might be the weird way that it was compiled. Because that other, like, the TKG-6, that weird, like, custom little semi-fictional side shunter thing, that works. Someone was able... MKJCP found that one out. But yeah, here we go. We're just running... We're running to Knapford. Or sorry, we're running to Tidmouth. Wait, are we running? No, we're running to Knapford, not Tidmouth. You know, just a normal day on Sodor. When we get to Tidmouth, I'll show you guys how to make AI quick drive services according to the game. It's a thing I used to do in TSW3, and it let you... In TSW3, you could actually spawn a train, do a couple rigmarole things that I've figured out, and actually lead AI to a portal. You can't do that as of TSW4, because Dovetail fucked with something that they shouldn't have. Oh, that's a long haul. Yeah, it's 40 cars and 2 units, so not really a smart consist. Because we only have 5,600 horsepower. Oh, I get to see the signal drop. I love semaphores. They're my favorite kind of signal. There you go. You know, just normal activities on Sodor. Hang on. Yep. What station are we at? Drya. Oh, and there's the airfield, which would have Hellard the Herald copter. I can make the shitpost intro. Because it's... Oh, I have to slow down. In a mile. Alright, well, hold on. Photo mode. There we go. Is intro bridge in the game? I think so. It's on Thomas's branch line, so I believe so. Soccer field is a BS asset. That means I can actually shunt... I was just asking the trick that you skip route selection and it works. Oh! It means I can actually shut in peace. It looks like fun. Is it fun? Is it? Game looks fun. Is it really? Yes, it's actually fun. Okay. We are gonna... 975 yards. Oh, did I lock my damn throttle? Yep, I did. Alright. Oh, I guess the air brakes actually work. They didn't used to. Oh, there it goes. That wasn't working before. Where are we at? 16... Where are we at? 500 yards before we stop? Yeah. There's the Knapford Harbor. Can I take a cool shot? Yeah. I need to see if Thomas DLC can port to the Thomas game. In theory you can, but there's no point in doing that. Well, yeah, you can. If you have West Somerset, and you have the Thomas DLC, and they're both the TSW5, then yeah, you can throw this in there. How long have you been playing this game? Only this last little bit of an hour. But I've probably spent a good 2 hours in this debugging things with God mode and just spawning American trains in and kind of shitposting. Did that give me the wrong... Oh, I'm dumping it. Oh, I have to hit delete train. Because we're about to fail. Wait, what? That signal was clear? You gave me the wrong track. What? It wants me to go up and back? What? No. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. So say I want to put a train in, like... Let's say, just for fun, Knapford Yard Siding 10. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up into the... So you have to have God mode installed. So console commands, TS2, TS2 DBG, which is debug. And you're going to go down over to here under AI. And you're going to set Enable AI Driver Responding. See, it's this weird cross lines. Click that, and click it until it's a tick box. You need that. So now what I'm going to do is go to Run here, drag this menu. You can scroll down, but I drag it. go to Route Me To. Now choose where you want to go. It can't be a portal. As of TSW4, this can't be a portal, but you can do a portal in TSW3. So let's say we're in Knapford. What fucking siding was that? Say I want this train to just automatically go over this. So Knapford Yard, siding 09. And I'm going to hit go. I'm going to hit that twice. Now, you might not see an objective come up. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll hit this to give me a dispatcher. If I have one. This might not always work though. It's probably because this thing is broken the way it is. So let me actually fix this. Let me get out or actually use God mode and delete this train. So let's spawn in something else just as a demonstration of what I mean. So we'll spawn in like just for fun. Let's spawn in this Ace. Now what I'm going to do here is go up here, tell it to go to a location, right? So now I'll hit Control plus or minus to swap cabs, and notice how it now it gives us a thing. So now the dispatcher knows we're there. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get out of this cab. I'll close the doors just for the sake of it. Now when I get off, you're going to go back up to the debug menu, console commands, favorites, TS2 DBG relinquish service. And you'll notice my HUD went away. In most cases, the AI will actually take over. So now you'll see the AI is taking over this, and we'll go to that signal and then terminate. Oh, there's an actual like little platform track marker. I've never seen that work though. I've never tested it. But now that Ace is under AI control, and the AI will leave when it goes over there. Your model looks cool. Thank you. It's by VTuber Shop Kawaii over on Etsy. So now that AI will just work its way over there. I'm not controlling him. He's not a runaway. The dispatcher sees him. So what we'll do is I'm gonna duck walk. So let's go teleport, because we'll go watch him do his work while we're over there. Let's go to Knapford right here, and we'll see him. You'll see in the background. AI's taking care of itself. Well, in theory, it's taking care of itself. He may be stupid. Unless he's reversing. But let's say I want to send a freight train, send a train to like Vickerstown. So we'll build one right here. So let's go. Let's have fun. I don't know if I have the baby bullet installed. I thought I did. So let's go with like. We'll do one of these. We'll have one of these run. We'll spawn, for the sake of it, we'll have it fit on the platform. We'll spawn this in, because I have these as DLCs. This is a bit embarrassing, but how do you change the camera to the third person again? I believe it's the 2 camera. The 2 camera or the 3 camera. 3 is like if you're on a pylon, and 2 is like if you're centered around the engine, like you were in Railworks. Okay. So now we're in this. So for our sake, we're going to go up here. Let's go to, like, Vickerstown platform. So, like, Vickerstown platform. It also needs to be something that you know, a path you know the AI can get to, I believe, without having to reverse. Because, like, see this Ace up here? Stop off. Like, this Ace, he's done. He's completely confused. So, like, let's go over to Vickerstown. And we'll go to, like, let's go to platform 1. So, I'll go up here. And go to, like, Vickerstown platform 1. Click. Now, you'll notice we don't have a path right now. Now, it's trying to give us one. Actually, it is. It's being very slow about it. but it didn't give us an objective, so we don't have a service yet. But see how the dispatcher did talk, and we actually have a location? Now, you see how we actually have, like, see, when you change cabs, you kind of redetermine who you are, and that kind of creates the player. This is a bit... Spent all my cheeseburgers and liveries, and they literally drove only half a mile. Oh, that makes sense. Thank you. Are you on Twitter? My Twitter is Trixie. TRXIE Wolf. TRXIE WOLF. Trixie Wolf. A lot of what I'm retweeting right now is just the horrible shit that's happening here in America, but for the rest of the time I'm reposting art of... I'll post occasionally goofy stuff from my VTubing arc, occasionally rail train stuff, kind of, you know, what I do for cool. Let me add. You can follow. I don't add friends. It takes a long time for anyone to ever be like a... So notice how it's a stop at location. So now if I get out of this thing, and I relinquish. So again, console commands, favorites, relinquish service. All the lights are going to come on. Now you have an AI passenger train. Now mind you, these services only work one time. If I bring this, when this train gets to the other end, if I try to give it a new path and a new AI driver, it won't work. So you'd have to delete it and respawn it. That's a limitation, but you'll notice it also doesn't say free roam anymore. It actually says quick drive service. And actually, if I turn on the debugger, you can see that it has its own quick drive service 321715, a randomized ID. But this will obey all the speed limits. It won't stop at any stations. It's just going to run right there to the end and then give up. So there. There you go. So that's how you make AI. So again, I'll showcase what you need to do. You go console commands, TS2DBG, up here, go over to AI, and make sure in TS2DBG enable AI driver spawning is ticked. Not this weird little like slash. It has to be an actual check mark or it won't work. Yep, and there you go. And now that AI is just going to go to Vickerstown. I tried to do portals once and it didn't work, but I might try again. Let's try like Thomas. Okay, so let's send him to a portal. Where's, okay, please exit the vehicle. Oh, that didn't work the way I did. Follow back. Will you? I don't know who you are, and we'll. Cool. Let me add, and we'll share some. I don't even know who you are, unfortunately. So, all right, timetables. We could run some actual services, but let's go on some adventures. Let me see. Stories. Percy's troublesome day. Thomas goes fishing. Thomas and Birdie. Let's go do that. I kind of don't follow, and I don't really do... I kind of just follow... I don't follow very often. I don't really use Twitter outside of looking at fan art, mainly Splatoon fan art, and now Digital Circus. And other cute girls, because I am a cute girl, and that's really it. Here we go. Oh, I've always wanted to do this.
And Bertie.
Yes!
One morning, Thomas was waiting at a junction when a red bus arrived. Hello, said Thomas. Who are you? I'm Bertie. Who are you? I'm Thomas. I run the branch line. So you're Thomas, eh? I remember now. You got stuck in the snow. I took your passengers and Terence the tractor pulled you out. I've come to help you with your passengers today. Help me, said Thomas. I can go faster than you. You can't, said Bertie. I can, huffed Thomas. I'll race you, said Bertie.
Yes.
Their drivers agreed to the race going ahead. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Come on.
Come along, come along. We're coming along, we're coming along.
Yes. It's always such a good episode. Not this time, Birdie. Ha 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 ha. Break, 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 break. There we go. Trying to find Birdie. Oh. I can tell you I didn't actually drive because I just spent a minute rolling backwards because I forgot how controls worked. You're gonna have to go through the training center again. Yeah. Is that crossover 15? Good. And there's Purdy. And there's Birdie. Good. Is he taking off? Probably. Oh wait, I forgot this is the Magic Railroad Whistle, which is the one sound mod that's been released right now by my good friend NGC. So you should go on trainsimcommunity.com and totally check it out, because it's cool hearing the Magic Railroad Whistle in Wonders of Sodor. Perfect. Come on. There's Birdie. Go!
Please, hurry. We need to get back up to speed if we are going to beat Bertie.
I like Birdie's model. Oh, it's the riverboats. Or the canal boat, sorry. Oh, right, he does actually run the whole time. So you do see him along the way. Because that's his bridge, isn't it? Am I gonna see him pass? Oh, there he is. Oh, holy shit, he cheats. The gates are closing. Come on, Thomas. Oh, it's the other windmill. It's the one from the It's cool just seeing this world come to life. Like, oh, it's the bridge. There's so many, like, iconic locations that I love from this. Neath, wait. Brake hard. Brake hard, Thomas. I don't currently possess the... Oh, I'm in the Thomas controls. Oh. Yeah, it's just W and S and A and D is reverser when you're stopped. There we go. Where is Thomas and... Where's Farty? Where's Birdie? Oh, Jesus. Go. Not today, Birdie. Is he stopping here? Oh, he is. There's reflection. Oh, there's no mirrors. It's all through here. Should put on the Thomas and Birdie theme. Yeah. There we go. Easy, Thomas, easy. Next to Farquhar. Home stretch. Easy, easy, Thomas, easy. It's a bad signal, isn't it? Oh, shoot.
We've done it. We beat Bertie. Well done, Thomas, said Bertie. That was fun, but I think we should have another race to see if I can beat you next time.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Percy's troublesome day. What time is it? 5 something in the morning? We'll do one more. And then I'm gonna log off.
Percy's troublesome day.
Ooh.
Percy had a busy day ahead and was trying his best not to be late. Mustn't be late today, he said to himself. Sir Topham Hatt is relying on me.
It's Gordon.
Come on, Percy, said his fireman. Off we go.
JP branch. Or up branch. Hey, Emily. I'm trying to make an Ingle Nook shunting puzzle. Where, in Sodor? $74 tons of stuff. I heard Thomas came and went, fuck it, I'm shunting. Actually, you know what? We're going to go back to the menu. I'm going to showcase something before we do this. I'm going to show you guys how you can put other routes in Train Sim in Sodor. But you have to have God mode. If you don't have God mode, none of this is going to work. So I'm going to load in right here. So you have to have God mode. So I'm going to go up to not run timetable, sorry. You'll load in, go to God mode, TS2 console commands, TS2 DBG, and you're going to go down to the one here that says load timetable. Now you need to have a route DLC, not a loco DLC, in order to utilize this function. So in this case, I have several routes loaded. I believe I have Sandpatch Grade, and I think that's the only one. I might have one other. But I have, you'll see all the timetables and all the explorations for Sodor all right here. I thought there was a switching with Emily, but I must be wrong on that. Am I wrong? Shunting Showdown timetable. Shunting Showdown must be the one that is shunting with Emily that I just don't have yet. Oh, there's a timetable for the Switch. Oh, for the Nintendo Switch. Oh, interesting. There's a reduced timetable. There's timetables for James. I have timetable. I can load in anything from the training center, including any loco training center things that I would have. Like, see, I have one for the Ace right here, for the Heritage Collection, and one for the F-59. Now, Null Row, these are from the all the loco packs I have, like the Cajon SD70 Ace and the Heritage Gevos and the Boston HSP46. Sorry, the Boston, the Providence HSP46, and like the F7, the F59, the Heritage. All these are listed. I have Holiday Express loaded so that I can spawn the Jeep. And I have Sandpatch Grade right here. I have Peninsula Corridor. This is more scenarios for each other route, and it tells you which ones you're missing. So you'll see a thumbnail if you have the right route. So like these are, say I wanted to load into actual Sandpatch Grade. I could do that. I can actually choose a player start. So in this case, I'm going to do... you can set a time, too, in the time till. So I'll do like 12:30, 00. And for me, I think it needs to be... Let's do Glencoe. I think that lets me spawn. Load. Now you have to know the names of the spawn points, which you'd need something like F model to know about, which is the model viewer / file viewer that a lot of us modders use to look through things. That was made for Fortnite, but works with a lot of other things. It was better before they made it specifically for Fortnite, and we had to do a bunch of other shit. But you'll notice right now we have the HUD. I just loaded it into Glencoe. Welcome to, and we are still in Wonders of Sodor, because if you look at my spawn, well, the spawn menu doesn't work. That's the one compromise when you're doing this. But right up here, if I wanted to, behold, Emily. Also, in case anyone was looking from last time when I ranted about this on my The Hunt for Error X thing, where are the Error X signals? Oh, you know, those. They've been there since, as far as I know, the beta. There's 2 right there. And there's 2 right there. Those 4 signals have been down there since, you know, the creation of time itself. So, you know, just a little thing. We're here at Glencoe, so let's just spawn in just for fun. We'll do. I'm gonna get rid of that. So let's say I want to run like James with like some coaches. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Let's say I want to spawn in. Let's see, spawn in James. Let's say I want him to go to... Now, all the TSW1 DLCs, like Sandpatch... So, from Sandpatch all the way to... Tease Valley do not have named portals. I thought Tease Valley did, but I guess it doesn't. I might be stupid on that one. So they won't show up on this listing. So in this case, I'm just going to tell him, let's have you go to a sighting on Rockwood. So see how he has a dispatch, he has a location now? So I'm going to do plus and minus. Now, because I already have a command... Now, mind you, you have to do this with complete formations. You can't take an engine, hook it to a bunch of cars, and then give it the plan. It won't work. So what I have to do right now is give him a plan and then hook up. So, in this case, I'm going to hook up to the cars behind me real quick. It should, in theory, work. So now he's coupled. So now I can get out and give him a command, and he should, in theory, work on this. So, console commands, relinquish. Notice he now has a service. Now James is just going to run. He'll obey every signal aspect, just as every other train would. And you'll notice, look at that, the grade crossings work. And there he goes. And then, because I'm an asshole, we're going to do something right behind him. Catch up, motherfucker. Well, we'll have him go to Rockwood, Maine, #1. See how we have a path? And see how it redid these for me automatically? Now, if I do this and go back, see how we have a path? And now he's going to go chase down James. It's just busy setting things up right now. Run, fucker, run. But as you can see with James, he's cooking. See, but Captain Asshole over here ain't fucking around either. Oh, so these are signals, for those who didn't know. Always have been signals, so the AI doesn't go right through the buffer when they don't know how to stop. Anyways, there he goes. Let me go run after him really quick. Sorry this isn't the most entertaining stream and it's not super shitposty, but I just was having fun. I'm gonna make a shitpost towards the end of this. But there's him, and he is not happy because he has to stop. Wait, can I give him a restricting? Nope. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. That's also a signal right there. That's a signal. That goes hard. But see, James ain't fucking around. But that now means Admiral Asscake is doing 1,700 miles an hour out of this fucking thing. And so you can do any train too, so like let's say I want to have Emily and have her go to Cumberland Station. Let's give her 6. Never mind. You have to choose the way you're facing. Hold on. There you go, Cumberland. There she goes. But yep, there you go. Now you can shippost. Now reminder, these AI services only work one time. So when when any of these trains get to their destination and they're done, they're done. You can't give them a new location. It will not work. I've tried. There we go. Sorry. There we go. That's good. I'm back with phone. So something was stopping TS36 from working on this, like you've asked. If I'm asked, we got any ideas on what particular is causing it? We're still trying to figure that out. I believe it has to do with the core. It has to do with the fact that there's TSW5 has support for the way Thomas was originally, and kind of just a unique system. And there's, as far as I know, it has to do with the fact that this Thomas stuff was being developed before 6 came out. So there are things that 6 adopted later in the way that its DLCs work, with the exception of Caltrain, because that was technically already modified, and then they like released it in 6, but it's like right now, I don't know if you notice, this F40 has no logos. This is a TSW6 DLC, but it's not really. All it is they went in and removed a bunch of logos and then recompiled the fucking pack. So that's why there's that. So as far as I am concerned, there are some core functionalities in TSW6 DLCs and the way that they're encrypted. There's a lot of things in just the way that they're built with the newer version of the editor that we can't port them back. The Caltrain stuff's the only thing that I've tried so far. I think I tried Spacey Cat's like YN2 Jeep 38 2 enabler for Sandpatch, and I tried the TSW6 pack. And when I spawned that in, the Jeep loaded for half a second, and then Wonders of Sodor closed instantaneously. I tried loading in the Cajon, the Santa Fe and Cajon pack by Higher Simulations, which does not need Cajon Pass to load, as far as I knew. Wouldn't show up. Not even God Mode would find it. As far as I can remember, anyways. It's best to try 5 because this is 5. It's the same reason why I can't take Santa Fe and Cajon and put from TSW6 and put in 5, or why I can't take Morristown from 6 and put in regular TSW5. It's the same thing. It's just that this is TSW5 just with a bunch of tweaks to the core, one or two libraries that are one or two like code or like plugins that are unique to Wonders of Sodor. Specifically, the one for the facial animations is its own custom shit that is part of the core. Um, so five's stuff works in this because it's 5. 6 stuff doesn't work in this whatsoever, and I'm not willing to try every DLC to see if there's one that we'll get lucky on. The only thing I will say is if you have the unbranded Caltrain TSW6 DLC, that will work. Both. I haven't tried the Baby Bullet, but as far as I know, that loads. Or no, the Baby Bullet, the MP15 DC, and the Peninsula Corridor with the F42 cat, and the Jeep 38-2, all of those will load in this, both the TSW5 version and the TSW6 version. I should stress this, as I just said before, though. The Caltrain stuff is the only stuff from TSW6 that you can load in Wonders of Sodor. Everything else from 6 is off limits. Okay, so you have to use TSW5 DLC. If anyone else wants to go out and try every single piece of DLC from 6 and see if you can find another winner, be my guest. But I don't have enough time in my life to do that, and I don't own every single piece of TSW6 DLC. So, yeah. But there you go. There goes Emily, and there goes Caltrain. We're gonna go see James at Mance, and then I'm gonna, I'm gonna count us out of the stream. Route map. Not route map. Extras, teleport. So I'm gonna go prep my outro. I don't know what I closed on accident, but yeah. Oh, the Class 90 just dropped for those who are on console. On Xbox and PlayStation, it's out as of right now. Epic Games, it drops at 11. Steam, it drops at noon. So the BR Class 90 Freight from Alan Thompson drops today. Today is the release date. So if you want to try it, go for it. I have to go check if that model out TSW stuff, a couple of the Thomas stuff works in this. Oh, MKG CPs. I'm not sure. It might. Okay. Let's go find James. Should be coming up. Yeah, he is. No problem. Thanks for streaming. Yeah. I gotta work at 2 p.m. and it's 5, it's almost 6 in the morning right now, so. There he is. There we go. So, that concludes everything, so I'll see you all later. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate everything. It feels good to be back, and hopefully you'll see more of me around. So, this has been Trixie, your lovely, that's James's very punchable face. Yep. This has been Trixie, your lovely goth waifu, telling you to stay safe, and I'll see you on the other side.